Colleen Burns, the mom on the run. Thank you for being here to talk about the holidays. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's always so wonderful to talk to you.
It's always wonderful to have you. You always bring great information. And you're going to give us today some tips to prepare us mentally and physically for the holidays. So I'd like to get started with, what are some of the biggest stressors this time of year?
Meals can be a big stressor, kind of a minefield, right? And navigating those holiday meals, especially if you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, can be very difficult, but there is help. The Idaho Potato Commission has become the very first vegetable to partner with the American Diabetes Association to crack the code of plating a meal. And this is what you want: half the plate vegetables, 1/4 protein, and the rest grains or a starchy vegetable like potatoes. So a typical potato is only about 110 calories, and it's rich in vitamins and nutrients. The trouble can be in the preparation. So idahopotato.com has great tips and recipes, including a smarter version of those cheesy potatoes we all love. There's a version of it with Greek yogurt instead of butter and sour cream, added flavor with some peppers and some crushed tortilla chips. It's a really good recipe and a much smarter version than the regular cheesy potatoes we all love.
Well, I don't have diabetes, but that sounds so delicious.
Right.
Okay. You got any tips for entertaining, making the potatoes look more appealing?
Well, we need quick solutions when it comes to entertaining, and nothing is easier than a charcuterie plate. You want to keep cheese and meats and fruit on hand, and to make it extra special, a fun mix of nuts and chocolate. I keep bags of these in my pantry. They're called Second Nature Dark Chocolate Medley. It's a great mix of whole roasted nuts, and they're the good nuts. They're the pecans and the cashews and almonds, and then big chunks of dark chocolate. It's salty and sweet and full of nutrients and antioxidants. It's a smart go-to snack too when you're on the go, when all that shopping and planning leaves you with the hangries. Second Nature also has keto-friendly varieties for those of us who are trying to follow a keto diet.
Anything we can prepare ourselves that saves time? Any ideas on that?
Saving time, well, a few things. One thing I always stress is planning your meals a week in advance. You save time and money because you're shopping once, you're not wasting food. You know what's in your refrigerator, what's in your freezer, you know what to thaw out, you know what to prep during the day. That's always a good time saver. Also, if you're just watching your weight, if you're trying to be mindful of your eating, drink a lot of water. It always cuts down on how much you're eating and drinking. Also, make sure you make a small plate the first go round. You might not go back at all. And also, you're not feeling like you have to finish a very full plate. Also, the stress of the holidays can leave us all vulnerable to health issues because our immunity might be compromised, because we're tired. Trying to schedule a doctor's appointment this time of the year can be very hard. And right now, United Healthcare is making it more convenient and affordable to schedule those 24/7 virtual doctor visits. I don't know if you've done those, Valder, but they're so slick. UHC
I
is
have.
waiving all, yeah, aren't they great? And UHC is waiving all copays, deductibles, no matter your plan, through the holidays and next year. So if you're shopping for insurance, if you're making those benefit decisions right now, check your coverage for virtual health care, because it really is a game changer when you're dealing with a busy schedule, or if you have kids. Just You don't have to leave the house, you don't have to shower. It's a really easy way to check in with your doctor. So I definitely recommend figuring out if your plan will cover that, and if you have United Healthcare, it definitely does, and no out of pocket right now.
That is a good idea. I have a virtual visit, as a matter of fact, coming up this week, and it's just so easy. I think
It
it's going to
is.
catch on eventually. It's going to take a while, but it's going to catch on.
Absolutely. There's some good things that came out of the pandemic. And one of them is these virtual doctor's visits. It just is so easy. And moms are really good at planning their kids' appointments. But when it comes to ourselves, we procrastinate. And that's just a really easy way to make sure you don't.
Well, I think that's a great way to get your guy to the doctor, because he doesn't have to go anywhere. You can take that excuse off the table.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Colleen, these things you talked about for the holidays, as my audience prepares for the holidays, where do they go online to get more tips?
You can get more information at dailylounge.com.
Colleen, it's always great to have you on the Valder Beebe Show. Thank you for such great information.
Great to talk to you too. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Hosted the Valder Beebe Show.
We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.